I was supposed to be having somebody come in, I believe, but I could be wrong. But either way, I guess probably may not be like that. So I have time to kill until the next person, actually, people come in. But either way. So yep, it's gonna be completely open for whatever free for all. So whatever it is deemed fit, I'm gonna also just. Hello, cat. I'm also just gonna choose a filter real quick because man, I don't want to be bubbly. No, I'm not dreamy. No, I'm not dreamy at all. Hello, Maddie. I'm not glamorous either. No. That's too. No, I don't like that. Ah, I don't like that one either. I'm gonna just go with the documentary. I'm gonna go with documentary. No, don't stop streaming, you dimwit. Oh, bloody. There to go. And what's it? What else? Hello, Night Mother. I'm charming. Well, if you believe I'm charming, well, I appreciate that. If anything, I'm just who I am, and that's all I can say. Oh, I left my. Oh, don't tell me I left my. Hold on. I'll take more advantage of it. I was about to table flip. I thought I left my roller, my essential oil roller at home. I was about to freak out. Anything? Okay, well. So yeah, yes, I am, but as always, it's essentially I follow along who comes first. If somebody super chats, they get priority. So, and it's not gonna be as in depth. But if like a super chat comes in, yeah, then I'm gonna put like more like best effort, if that makes sense. But still, I'm gonna try my best. Have I ever seen an angel? Well, when we're talking angel, are you talking about the stereotypical kind of angel? Or are you talking about like how they legit look like? Because there's a difference, big difference. When it comes to the I guess it's called a cherub, I think. Those I have kind of seen in a meditative state. Well, the cherub, the little ones, I've seen in a meditative state. The other kind, I have seen a few like being depicted. I'm like, yeah. I don't know how to respond for them because it's like, the frickle frack are you? You look like a mistake that came out of the mad scientist lab. Yeah, cherubs are cute, and I mean that's what Cupid is. And oh, what's his name? Antaros. That was his name. His brother. I love Antaros. I prefer Antaros more than Cupid because Antaros knows how to be the Saturnian one, like stick, and don't you be giving fake love to someone. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. The best way to go about answering that one. Okay, we'll go with current position of how the spiritual progress is going, like right now. We have star. So we're having quite a bit of a wishing and having a longing for a more nourishing spiritual path, but at the same time, the way that you're going on the path right now, you may not be seeing what's actually there because you notice how her back's turned and she's just all, oh, I know there's a big star behind me, but my back, I just gotta stretch my back. I know it'll be there in a second once I turn around. Where'd it go? Yeah. There might be something in your like current vicinity that's there to help you with your path and you may not notice it. And let's go with next card being, if you don't make any changes right now, what's gonna happen next? Next is the Hermit. If you don't make any changes, you'll be doing a lot of introspection and a lot of self-reflection. Not that it's a bad thing, but you might close yourself off from the world. You may be trying to find your way to spirituality with the stuff you already know, and without that star's help. But now let's say you're going to make changes and go towards the better option, like actually evolving as you need to. Let's put it as, what's the best move to make him evolve in the right way that he needs to go, that must be done? But here's a fun fact about the hermit. What's the hermit? The hermit's an elder figure. And what do we know about the elderly? What do we know about the elderly? They know how to have the most fun. And don't you be trying to argue with me with that one. Trust me. I live with two of them. I'm not new here. They are the most wild. They know how to have the real fun. So. Wise, and also they know how it's really done. Hello, Adam. So, what must be done for evolving in the correct direction? The Emperor. Well, what needs to be done? There has to be initiative and you taking action and being in control and being a bit adamant with it. And it's funny, Adam popped in and being adamant. No, but really, you have to take a lot of initiative towards the path that you need to go on. Just like with the star that was there, that's like, huh? Oh, I know there's just something to guide me behind me, but oh, my back hurts. I want to just relax a bit. No, the Emperor takes action. And actually, it's funny, you got 3 majors here. And I just dropped half the deck, because why not? And how will it make you evolve if you actually begin going the route of Aries? The route of Aries, the route of the Emperor, like you're supposed to. What are the 3 things that will come about of it? 1. Well, no, I was about to, no. I was going to say, well, you're going to become an idiot. No. You're essentially going to be given this childlike state of awareness that you will have limitless potential. And you'll be fearless. You won't have anything making you feel like, oh, I don't deserve this. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I just want to be more comfortable. Because the way that star was, she's just so comfortable, just, oh, I know there's something to guide me behind me, but I'm too exhausted. Hello, Lissy. But with the Fool, you're actually not afraid to turn around and be like, oh, look, there's a star. I'm going to go follow it. Next will be Judgment. Well, that's a big turn. We go from 0 to 20 like that. Oh, boy. So, you'll be being tested with your initiative and being able to be fearless and take leaps. And if you... Let's put it this way. If you pass the Judgment, hello, Caddy. If you pass the Judgment, you got the Chariot, Hong Kong Fooey, going face first, and things better get out of the way. And you got all majors so far. You have all majors. Yeah, the chat is popping. I'm surprised because usually I don't have as many people coming in at once. So there we go. So, if you follow it, you'll get the Chariot. If you don't pass the Judgment, you become a he who font. So, if you pass it, you'll be without boundary. You won't be able to be stopped. You'll be limitless. If you don't pass it, you'll become like the he who font. What's the he who font? In a malefic Bane way. Notice me, I am a guru. I know what I'm doing. Don't you argue with me. I'm going to send you to hell, you little whipper. That's the bad side of the Hierophant. He can become tyrannical. He can be closed-minded and be maybe even radical with his teachings, and even use his own belief as an intimidation tool. You do not want to become that. So, definitely become more fearless, take initiative, and just know you have to pass this test of being able to just go face first in whatever route you want to go into. Because within, when you feel that little inner flame burning when you're going and you're doing something, keep following that. Because when you keep following that, that's when you'll start to realize, oh, I'm doing what I need to do. And Spirit's just going to keep pulling you in that direction. Keep going with it. Don't be afraid. Trust me. I've followed it, and so far, other than a few times, I've gone, what in the world is this? Right around the corner. Okay, everything's better again. So trust it. At least that's what I got. Okay, next one. I don't like this filter. It's too dark. Oh God, no. I don't want to woozy woo anybody. Beam. No, not blushing. Don't make me. No, I'm not gonna blush anybody. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go with beam. But this lighting, I swear to Lord Manta, get out of the. Oh, that's that'll work. Whatever. Okay, back we go. All the way to the tippity top. Tippity toppity meh. Okay, for cat. What does cat's spiritual beings or allies or what have you, what do they have to say for her? And I'm going to be using the Tarot V. Let me just, loosen it up a little. Come on, I know cards. It's so good to do the buddy system, but right now, that's not the time. Okay. One at a time, ladies. Okay. Okay. Messages for cat from spirit guides. Okay. How many messages you want to give? Hey, I didn't ask you. Some random man yelled outside the door. I'm like, I didn't ask you. Who cares about you? That's just me, but anyway. So a total of. Okay, 3 it is. First one. Page of Cups. This depiction, this Page of Cups, he looks like an elegant gentleman. But he is dressed in mourning clothing, like clothing that you would go over to a funeral. And he has a wooden stake that's bloody in his hand. And he's facing away Big Ben. Probably, I would have to say, look onward from potential loss. Yes, I love Saturn so much. Yep, Saturn is shining. What do you want, you stupid brat? Piss it. No. So, if there's something that you lost recently, and if you're still mourning with it, take your time, and if you have to be in solitude, just be in solitude and just self-reflect. And then just revisit it and just ponder. Don't be getting overly put into it, but just stop, self-reflect. Remember what you have gone through, because of the Big Ben in the background. But just be patient and understand that some things do have to end, but that doesn't mean that you have to be crippled by it. That's one. And also, I don't know why this popped in my head, but we're going to go with it. If you happen to be wearing articles of clothing that if you have articles of clothing that you have not worn since say before you've lost this object or even the person, if you have any kind of clothing or objects before losing that person or this special thing to you, if it's spent its time and if it's given its time, allow it to be released. But still, take all the time you need to with it, come to terms with it, and allow it to be let go of. At least that's what that card's saying to me. Second one. Stop yelling. Cut. Okay, you don't have to be yelling and making noises with your squeaky clown car thing, whatever. Next one. Justice. Now, this justice is not the ever kind of justice. That's just one. You're getting 3 cap because that's what's getting me in the head. Next one, justice. If there's something that is making you be in a state where it's been unjust, oh, no. You might have to be the one to tell, Lady Justice, listen. You're going to sit, I've been wrong, I'm going to get what's due, and I'm going to be getting it back. No, I'm not going to be looked over and disregarded and be like, oh, it's okay, we can just do this to her, just no big deal. No, I want what's due back to me. If I've sacrificed for something, I expect the payback, even if it's karmically, now. No, you're not going to go anywhere until you give me it. Cupcake. Okay, if that's how it's going to be, okay, the existence looks like you're going to owe me double with interest. Give it to me now. Literally. Because the thing is, if you choose to sacrifice or give up something or choose to like donate to something or someone by your own will, in a way, existence has to pay that back to you. And if it's been way too long, especially if somebody has been like saying, oh, I'll pay you back, or I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you, I'll do all these things for you, and makes a long, nice list of stuff. Okay, well, until they do it, it's owed, and existence, well, guess what? Everything that's owed, I kind of want it now. I want to collect my dues now with interest. But the good thing about interest that it doesn't involve money, you can decide what the interest is. So most definitely, if you're waiting for something that's been unjust for you to become, come full circle and, given closure and just be given, now's the time to tell existence or whomever, hey, Cupcake, so about that debt you owe me, I hear you like paying interest at a 75% interest rate. 75% interest rate. I mean, hey, all you had to do was just pay it back and get it over and done with. But no, you had to do this instead. Oh, I owe that to him? No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I want to avoid them so that way, I don't suffer more. I just used them, that's all. Remember, what happens when Saturn gets involved? Oh, you think you're going to get away without paying back your dues, huh? Sit. Now do it. It's either going to happen now or it's going to happen now. Pushy, I know, but still. If somebody swore to you and said that they were going to do something or pay something back, okay, you make the terms and conditions for it then. You decide when, and they don't get a choice. And if it's been a consistent thing, might as well just tell them, I don't know what to tell you, Cupcake, but you have debt owed. And the thing is, if you don't do it now, and if you refuse to do it for this lifetime, okay, well, just so that way, next life, you're stuck with it. Next life, you are forced to pay it back to me. Next life. However I deem fit. And I can think about it whenever I want to. I'll decide how you pay it back next life. You can do that. You can do that. Don't look at me. They just had to give back what's due. They should have done it right the first time. I know that's cold and harsh, but hey, don't look at me. I wasn't the idiot. Dum dum dum. And also, it's not that hard to communicate. Like, I need more time. I haven't forgotten. Okay, easy. But nope. Let's just be, I'm going to avoid them, and maybe that way they'll forget about it. No. Don't forget about your dues, because trust me, I've had people who've done that. And let's just say, yeah, I've kind of done the same thing that I'm talking about, except worse. Like, okay, if you're not going to pay it back to me, okay. Well, I'm going to get it one way or another. This life. And the last one, 9 of Blades. This depicted, we have a gargoyle statue fading away and pretty much wasting away and turning back into mush. Yep, same thing with that too. But thing is, with this 9 of Swords though, this can actually be like the part of you that's like saying like, oh, don't worry, I won't forget about it. I'll just move past it. No, I don't think I should go for that. Yeah, it's a gargoyle vampire figure. But he's just like breaking away, losing power. But the thing is that this can also indicate that maybe this is like how it's affecting you. Like internally, it's like, I'm being cheated out of this. Give me my due before you end up like Lady Justice with a broken neck and face first on the ground. Maybe, oh, here we go. Okay, now they're really talking. Maybe this can be hinting at, because it's looking at it this way. Maybe you need to be going against what normal society wants you to do. Go against it and say, cupcake, give me what's due now, or you're going to go into the ground like that. Hurry up, because I'm not going to be putting up with this of me decaying and breaking away and suffering. I ain't going to put up with that. So don't become this. If something's due, you go over there and grab them by the ear. Or even better yet, just like, so milkshake. I'm going to provide you 2 options. Give me what's due, or give me what's due with more steps. Oh, thanks, Kinos. Thanks for that. Okay, now barely go up. Let me go all the way back to the top. Okay, who's next? Yoop. Remember, okay, cat, okay, through. Yay. Katie, oh, Katie. Persephone. Well, I actually like Persephone. Can I even feel energy? Let's see. What does the lovely Persephone have to say for Katie? Naturally, she's also somewhat Lilithian. Let me see, Maddie. Okay. I haven't done yours yet, Maddie. I'm at Katie's after Cat. Next, like right where it says, where Lissy said, tippity toppity beh. Okay, so Persephone, queen of the underworld, and also plants, if you would. Did you also know she's actually one of the aspects of Lilith, by the way? Anytime, Cat. That's one of Lilith's associated goddess figures alongside. See here, Melone's one. Yeah, Medusa can be one, but I don't really see her as much as a divine being. I see her as a spirit, but oh, now you know. One of them. Because the idea is this, like with Persephone wanting to be all like, ugh, why do I have to be here with my mother Demeter all the time? Because, I mean, there's 2 alternate, there's 2 stories with Persephone. There's the one where she does get, kidnapped by Hades, and then, Zeus had to get involved in trying to figure out how to make everybody happy. Then there's the alternative one where Persephone was like, Mom, I'm going. Left Demeter, and she didn't come back home for a long time. Demeter got worried. Meanwhile, she appeared in Hades' realm, and she's just walking around all, wow, what a magnificent place. I love this place. So interesting. Then Hades bumps into her. Oh, you must be Hades, right? What are you doing here? Your mother's worried sick about you. I don't want to go back. I like this place here. I think it's just marvelous. Are you okay, woman? This is the land of the dead. How is this place beautiful? What are you doing here? I don't want to leave. You're a goddess of nature. How are you going to work here in the underworld? Miss. I don't know, but, it'd be a real shame if I happened to eat this pomegranate. No, don't do it. She grabs a hold of Hades and bites it. That's the marriage. And then she just went along with it saying, no, I'll just be stuck here forever then. And Hades is like, great. Okay, all right, I guess I have her as a wife now. And then, the other part of the other tale played out equally. But also, with the thing with Adonis and Aphrodite now, and how Persephone and Aphrodite had to share Adonis, Poor old Hades got bamboozled. Okay, I have to say about that. Poor Hades got bamboozled into thinking that, okay, well, I'm now married to her. But now here comes the problem. Persephone was allowed to leave and go to the surface for Adonis for half the year. But then the other half of the year, for the other half of the year, Persephone goes and bees with Demeter. So Hades is like, this is the worst marriage of all marriages ever. Worst. So Hades got bamboozled out of that. Because Zeus got involved with Adonis because Aphrodite and Persephone were catfighting. I hate to put it that way, but for Adonis. And Aphrodite was like, well, if I'm not going to get Adonis, nobody gets love. Meanwhile, on Olympus, Zeus and Hera. I really hate that, you can't really, control yourself. What kind of king are you? What bad husband? It's like, all you do is like, you want to just stick it elsewhere. I mean, come on, dude. Do you not understand what marriage is? Hey, it's not my fault I'm a man and I can't help but try and stick it elsewhere. Yeah, whatever, dude. No. I'm only with you because I have high expectations of myself. And I want to actually show the world that despite this BS, it can work. Yeah, so there was no love anywhere, so Zeus got involved and made that a negotiation. But anyway, back to Persephone. What does she have to say? I'm going to laugh so hard, like something funny comes out. Persephone says, how many messages? 3? First one. 5 of Cups. Well, oh, isn't that just weird? Look, it's dead. It's the dead, and there's a lot of plant life. Isn't that just freaky? There's the dead, and there's a lot of plant life right there. This 5 of Cups has 2 figures, one in the back and one in the front going. And the woman figure actually looked like she's not even being looked at and paid attention to. But she's following. So I'm probably most likely, if you feel like somebody's not giving you the attention you deserve, and if you're still following them, maybe this might be a hint to go. And then when they turn around, it's too late. You're already long gone going in a different direction. So if you're not getting the proper treatment you deserve, now's the time to just be all like, okay, but you can just keep walking off that way all by yourself and off a cliff. That's one. And also since it's a cemetery, it could even also maybe go towards the cemetery more and visit the cemetery. And also maybe if you have any passed on plants, maybe consider burying them as well. But most definitely, there's a figure that's not giving you well-deserved attention. Just, okay, you can go walk off the cliff. I'll just go mind my own business. Nope, I'm a queen. I'm a queen here. Go away. Nope, you should have appreciated me, but nope. Okay, toodaloo. Handle. You know what they say. A king without a queen is useless. Because if it wasn't for the queen, the king wouldn't have a reason to live. Just say it. Next one, Knight of Pentacles. This depiction we have a gargoyle. We have a woman figure on a. What in the bloody kind of animal is that? It actually looks like a. It kind of looks like a crustacean in a way. I can't really tell. But with this depiction, I'm getting the idea of, don't be afraid to be, how do I put this? Don't be afraid to take your time with working alongside of her, because she'll actually be the really good foundation you need to put yourself in the best state that you need to be in. Just that make sure that, as you know, because you're working with a queen figure, because that's Persephone, she's a queen. Don't be afraid to get thick-skinned. Because the thing is, royalty doesn't have to be nice all the time. Royalty I mean, put it this way. In history, whenever anybody told the queen no, was it a good idea? No. It wasn't. Even the king, it's not a good idea. So being thick-skinned and like, oh, this over here, I want this bottle of, this elixir. I want this bottle. Get it to me now. Then the other method. I want that elixir now, please. Get it for me. But my queen, that belongs to them. I want that elixir now. So what are you going to do? Get it? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Thank you. Yep, yes it is actually. They can be. Hello, Victoria.
Just you?
Yep.
Grandma coming?
I'm not really sure. Her knee's hurting, so we'll just wait to see.
I gave him some pants for and I brought him. But I guess you maybe could take him home to her, huh?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, come down in my car.
Let me turn on the air for you. Oh,
Seems so strange not to have much people in here.
I know, right?
I'm staggering like I was half drunk or something.
Oh, shit.
You wait, young man, your child's covered.
Oh, I already know. 30's already coming on this year. I'm gonna get
I'll
off.
put my foot up.
Oh, yes. Trying to be nice and quick
Yeah,
and
maybe
scissors.
too close.
Yeah, I think.
Oh! Yeah. Push it back just a little.
How's that?
A little too far. Anyone in between there?
1, 2, 3. Closer?
Yeah.
How's that?
Okay.
Perfect?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. Let me get off. Let me get off the air over here.
Oh, there's wind in my eyes.
I know, right?
Oh.
And I have to take my leave because my client's here, but the last message from Persephone is strength. And in this depiction, you have a vampire figure and a little girl, and she's looking at him all like, you don't scare me, dude. So be more in the face of adversity. Don't be afraid of it and actually kind of laugh at it. If anything, look at it and be like, oh, oh, so that's what you look like. I thought you were going to be more scary. What kind of vampire are you? Would you like some candy? Because it actually looks like she's actually handing... Actually, never mind. She's actually handing him a piece of garlic. So it's kind of... Yeah, it's like you're... Don't be afraid to actually use somebody's like weakness if they're trying to exploit you. Don't be afraid to use their own weakness against them right back to make them be all like, oh, what's that supposed to be? What a shame. Oh, joke's on you. I can just do this to you. Aha. Now what? Arrgh. That might be what you have to do. So, if somebody's not giving you the right amount of attention, don't be afraid to be thick-skinned about it. And even give them a taste of their own medicine. Be like, oh, you're going to mess with me? Okay, well, joke's on you. I can do this to you, too. And laugh at you, because you don't scare me. But anyway, I have to take my leave. I'll be back later on, if I have time. And I'll just see you guys then.